This Easter weekend, residents in an Arden apartment complex were left shaken after learning a woman was shot and killed in their complex off Arden Way. And just into the newsroom, we're learning that officers conducted a traffic stop on I-80 near Norwood Avenue in connection to this homicide. We may have a look at the traffic in the area for you now, but in any case, police say that one of the occupants of the vehicle is dead with a gunshot wound. They say police were not involved in the shooting. We are working to learn more and if this in fact was the suspect in this case. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has more.
A deadly shooting at the Salvatore Apartments off of Arden Way in Sacramento surprised residents on Saturday afternoon.
I'm just shocked that it took place in the middle of the day while kids are outside.
This resident, who didn't want to be identified, says she had just been dropped off at the apartment complex entrance around 12:30 in the afternoon. About an hour later, she noticed Sacramento police outside.
Once I realized that the lights were flashing and everything was going on, I was like, oh my God, like what happened?
So just after 1:30 p.m. today, our officers responded to the 900 block of Arden Way regarding an incomplete call to police advising of a possible shooting. Responding officers located one female adult with at least one gunshot wound.
Officer Allison Smith says an incomplete call could mean someone hung up the phone or they didn't have complete information. She says the shooting happened inside an apartment. Despite life-saving efforts from officers and the Sacramento Fire Department, the victim was pronounced dead on the scene. Homicide detectives and crime scene investigators are taking over the investigation, canvassing the area and interviewing witnesses. This resident says she has always felt safe at the apartments, and that's why it's troubling to see something like this happen on a holiday weekend when so many families are out.
People are getting ready, prepared for the weekend, you know, traffic coming in and out, and for someone to just shoot someone, if that's what happened, that is just terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I'm mortified to hear that, but you know, prayers involved to everybody, seriously.
Police say the circumstances leading up to the incident are under investigation, and they still don't have any information on a suspect.
I will say that this appears to be an isolated type of incident. So in terms of how they were related, though, I don't have the specific details on that.
Smith says that will all be part of the investigation, and the Sacramento County Coroner's Office will be responsible for releasing the identity of the victim after the family is notified. Meanwhile, neighbors are grateful no one else was hurt in the shooting.
There's a lot of kids right within this vicinity, and for someone to do that while kids are around, that is insane. That's crazy work.
In Arden, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.